From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Tuesday, August 11th, and another First Alert weather day. Yes, we've had breezy winds, we have critically dry vegetation, and we're going to have even more alert days due to thunder and lightning, which is also possible a little later in the week. All right, gusts up to 35 miles an hour tonight in Ellensburg, as well as the Columbia River Gorge down the Dalles. Lighter winds when you move to the east, a little breezy at Hanford and in Yakima. Air quality, it's been fairly good today. However, we're seeing moderate air quality starting to move into Ellensburg and Yakima tonight. Still pretty clear. Walla Walla looking good, but Pendleton, and then just to the east of that, we're starting to see unhealthy air quality this evening, and that's going to be a concern in the next couple of days. 92 degrees outside, Dust Devil Sky Cam. Again, a little bit of light smoke and haze off in the distance. Our temperatures are pretty pleasant this afternoon, right around average for this time of year. Our temps tonight are going to stay pretty warm. Look at that, 60s and 70s through 10 o'clock tonight. So dry, warm, and breezy. Fire danger elevated. Smoke and air quality, that's going to become an issue again in the next few days. And tracking those thunderstorms, I'll have all those details as the News at 6 starts right now.
And right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, a proposed data center is bringing the community together in Burbank. We're live at Columbia High School with our very own Austin Reed taking you inside the Amazon open house. Plus, College Place schools are making big changes to welcome students back, how the district is setting kids up for success this year. Also ahead, a tense standoff in downtown Yakima ends with an arrest after a man walked into a bank Monday with a machete and made threats. The serious charges he's now facing.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us here on the News at 6. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is on assignment. On this alert day, let's begin with checking in with Stacy Lee in our weather center, who is tracking multiple fires tonight. So Stacy, what's the very latest?
Yeah, our state has many fires, but we're tracking 3 in our viewing area. This one in the edge of Kittitas County tonight, and it has grown to nearly 3,000 acres and 0% containment. You can see the smoke plume is heading towards Roslyn and Cle Elum, and as the winds shift direction, that's going to be an issue. Hagen Fire is the largest in our viewing area tonight at over 51,000 acres and just 11% containment. And then we had a little bit of to the north and to the east, this one in Walla Walla County, now over 3,500 acres with 0% containment. There's multiple get set evacuations, level 2 and level 3 evacuations in all 3 areas. Just head to our website, or better yet, grab the Apple Valley News Now weather app so you can be right up to date. Wendy?
Stacy, thanks so much. Picking up on our fire coverage, officials with the Three Queens fire burning in Kittitas County are hosting a community meeting happening now. The event actually just got underway moments ago at 6 o'clock. It's at the Cle Elum High School. Anyone unable to attend can watch the recording that will be posted afterward to the Three Queens Fire Information 2026 page on Facebook. All evacuations have now been lifted for the Old Trails and Autumn Lane fires in Spokane County. The Sheriff's Office lifted the remaining orders at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Fire crews are still working in affected areas, though, so please use caution while traveling. Spokane County also remains at high risk for new fires. Officials are urging everyone to avoid doing anything that could cause a spark. In other news tonight, right now, protesters are rallying against a proposed data center in Burbank. They're outside the open house put on by Amazon Web Services.
Amazon, you can't hide!
We can see your dirty side!
Amazon, you can't hide!
Demonstrators say they're worried about how the data center would impact Walla Walla County. Some say it could raise power bills for locals and hurt the county's water supply, while others say they're worried AI might leave them without work.
It already took my job, and it's coming after yours. I guarantee you. It's all a sham. You can't ask questions. There should be someone here. Honestly, if this was all about community, Jeff should be here. Good old Jeff should be here talking to us.
Protesters say they were asked by the Walla Walla County Sheriff's Office to demonstrate off of the high school campus. They say Amazon rented out the property for the open house. To learn more about this data center debate, we go out live to Burbank. That's where we find our very own Austin Reed tonight. So, Austin, the event well underway. What are you learning out there?
Yeah, hi there, Wendy, and good Tuesday evening, everybody. So we are inside Columbia High School, and this has been going on since about 4 o'clock, and it's going to continue until 8 o'clock tonight. You know, you heard from the protesters, but now we're going to hear from Amazon. A number of Amazon officials are here, 18 to 20, and I'm with one of them. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Carolyn Jackson.
Perfect. And Carolyn, tell me a little bit about why you guys are opening up your doors to get the word out.
Yes, we're here to connect directly with the community. Our goal is to make sure that we are listening to residents. They can ask questions about the project. We're here to answer those questions and make sure that we provide transparency and just have an open line of communication in order to be a good neighbor.
Have you had a lot of good interactions with people thus far?
Yes, we've had great interactions with people asking questions that they really want to know about how we plan to invest in the community. They want to know about the water that we're using. They want to know about where the facility is going to be built. So we're here to answer those questions and give as much information as possible.
And you're going to be here until 8 o'clock tonight?
We're going to be here till 8 o'clock. So we would love for everybody to come out.
Anybody can come, right? It doesn't have to be people just in Walla Walla, Tri-Cities as well?
It's open to the community, and we're here to answer those questions for them.
All right, Caroline, thanks so much. I'm Austin Reed. That's the very latest, reporting live here in Burbank. Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now. Wendy?
Austin, thanks so much. Yakima police say a 29-year-old man is facing charges after an attempted bank robbery. Authorities say he entered the BMO Bank in downtown Yakima Monday armed with a machete and threatened people inside. After a 2-hour-long standoff, he surrendered to police. No one was hurt. He was arrested for multiple charges, including attempted robbery, malicious mischief, and computer trespassing. While families and kids will soon be getting ready for another school year, the College Place School District has been hard at work preparing as well. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with folks about how the school year is fast approaching.
As summer winds down, families are getting ready for another year of sending kids to school and everything that comes with it. But with that preparation is also happening inside College Place School District, where staff have spent the summer looking at what they can do to better meet the needs of students and prepare them for a successful year.
So we started this summer with a lot of really heavy lifting with teams of teachers getting in. Just getting better, figuring out like what is it that we need to do differently for our kids in College Place with relation to getting them what they need to be successful.
Along with hiring new staff, Fry says another focus this summer has been completing projects that can improve the school experience for students of all abilities. At the district's elementary school, that includes making playground areas more accessible for kids with mobility disabilities.
We've gone after some grants and got some funds, and we're doing rebuilding our playgrounds there and building them so that they're ADA accessible. We've had issues because we've had rubber chips, so kids with mobility disabilities couldn't access those in wheelchairs or in walkers, and so we've completely removed those rubber chips, and we're actually going to pour those with foam pour and play.
But getting ready for a new school year isn't just about the work happening inside the district. College Place local Susie, who volunteers at Roger Adventist School outside of the district, says getting back into a school routine can take some adjustment for both kids and their families.
The first few days are always, they're used to having the summer off, and although some of them are on more of a regimented, just because oftentimes both parents work, so they go somewhere, but still school, and especially the ones just starting out that are now expected to sit for several hours in a row and listen and pay attention.
And while Fry says he's eager to get another school year underway, Susie says from her experience working with kids, getting back into that routine also comes with plenty of excitement.
And actually most kids are excited about getting back into school. And I think that speaks to the system itself. They're not really dreading it. They're excited to see their friends and wear their new clothes.
With summer winding down, Fry says he hopes students and staff are using the time they have left to rest and recharge before another school year begins. In College Place, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The district says its summer work has also included repainting the district office as well as cleaning and preparing school buildings ahead of students' return. A major new entertainment option is moving closer to becoming reality in Kennewick. The city of Kennewick says the former Sears and Joann Fabrics space at Columbia Center is clearing the way for the Tri-City's first Dave & Buster's. City officials say the building permit review deadline is August 20th, and once the permit is approved, construction can move forward.
Revenue-wise, it's going to be a boost to our revenue from a sales tax perspective, and it's going to provide a lot of options for families and others, young adults looking to go have more options for entertainment.
Officials say safety requirements, including exits and emergency access for police and fire, are being reviewed as part of the permitting process. Dave & Buster's is still expected to open in 2027. Still ahead here on the news at 6, historic vehicles making their way through Hermiston, how their cross-country trip is sharing military history. And will the temperatures stay steady on this alert day? Stay with us. Stacy's coming back with a look at your full first alert weather forecast and what you can expect in the days ahead. But first, your reason to smile. Here is a photo of the Hagen Wildland firefighters out there. Just an incredible shot, and we do thank our firefighters for all of their hard work this season. If you'd like to get your weather photo on TV, just scan that QR code at the top of your screen. Thank you to Lifetime Dental.
At Denver Mattress, we're working overtime, working the line 24/7, stocking shelves, putting the finishing touches on the biggest Labor Day sale of all time. Save up to $500 on our factory direct lineup or score a $300 gift with any Tempur-Pedic. Check out the Colorado for only $6 a month, the Buena Vista for only $14 a month, and save an extra $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus free shipping. The Labor Day sale on now at Denver Mattress. Ooh, I need a break.
It has in fact not been a pleasure working with you.
What's going on?
Make sure to underline not. We're writing a resignation letter in case I win the Quest for the Million giveaway on New Year's Day.
Why not wait until you know you've won?
Yeah, at that point I'll already be a millionaire and writing letters just sounds like work. Hemsworth, let's play that back.
Dear penny pinching break room yogurt thief.
Nice.
If your group or organization would like to receive job postings, contact our Human Resources Department, 509-735-8369 to request notices.
Apple Valley News Now open positions can be viewed on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
At Prosser Orthopedic Center, fellowship-trained sports medicine and orthopedic surgeons Dr. Tegan Goodell and Dr. Jeffrey B. Higgs are ready to get you back in the game. Whether it's a sports injury or joint pain, you can count on their trusted expertise to keep you moving, supporting athletes and families across our region. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford Crew.
Where you been, hey?
Little field research. Show them what we got.
Check this out.
Looks like America is loving Ford quality.
And J.D. Power backs it up.
Ford is #1 in new vehicle quality, and F-Series are America's best-selling trucks.
Great deals.
Crazy good capability.
America, this is what summer's all about. Now get 0% APR, $1,000 toward your down payment, a 2-year maintenance plan, and 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles.
Join the mission and help us tell men and women with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes about the UACR urine test. It can help detect kidney damage early and related heart risk. Learn more at detectthesos.com.
There's still time to save with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick one up in store today. Tide 84-ounce liquid laundry detergent is just $9.99. Coker 7-Up brand 12 packs are buy 2, get 1 free, making them just $5.99 each when you buy 3. Save $35 on a Bi-Mart Deep Cycle Marine RV battery and save on back-to-school supplies. Plus, all teachers get a $10 Bi-Mart gift card when they spend $100 or more. Save store-wide through August 17th at employee-owned Bi-Mart.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. Click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com to nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties. A convoy of historic military vehicles is making its way across the country, and it made a stop in Hermiston. The group is retracing portions of the Lewis and Clark Trail while honoring veterans and giving communities a chance to see these pieces of military history up close. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us how the vehicles themselves are telling the story.
These vehicles behind me were once a tool of war. Now they're using their history to tell a new story, 1 mile at a time. In a Hermiston Walmart parking lot, history rolls in on tires, steel, and a lot of work under the hood.
We're here to support our troops, and this year is the 250th anniversary of our country, and we're learning a lot of history here on this one.
Rick Eads of Curtis, Washington is one of the drivers taking historic military vehicles from North Dakota to the Oregon coast. More than 2,000 miles along the Lewis and Clark Trail.
There's been a few breakdowns, but we fixed them all and everybody's been on the road.
The convoy draws crowds at every stop. Eads did not serve, but says his family did. And his vehicle helped start those conversations.
I just tell them, it's like, well, my vehicle did, so not me, but thank you.
The convoy leader drives a 1952 Willys Jeep. He says the vehicles connects veterans' families with the generation too young to remember their original purpose.
To show the public these vehicles and how they were in use when their fathers or family members were using them.
For him, it's not just about restoring machines.
Educate the younger generation on the importance of these vehicles and their family members.
Now, the convoy is heading west, toward Fort Clatsop and the coast. One more stop, one more conversation, and one more mile of history. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
The convoy is expected to reach Fort Clatsop later this week, where organizers plan to mark the end of the cross-country trek.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a first alert weather day and a little bit of smoke and haze. You can see it here in the Yakima Valley tonight from our Bi-Mart Skycam from the Atanum Ridge. 92 degrees, humidity at 18% tonight. Winds are fairly light. They're coming from the northwest at 8 miles per hour. Visibility still good, but that's going to be changing in the next few days. Temperatures around the area looking good. We're right at average today in Tri-Cities at 92, 89 in Walla Walla, 91 right now, Sunnyside, and 88 in Pendleton. So smoky and bad air quality, that's going to be the biggest deal breaker for us all in the next coming days. The winds are starting to shift direction as we have a system moving in off the coast, and that's going to lead us to poor air quality once again. Air quality alerts in place now through Wednesday, more than likely will be extended into Thursday. Take a look at Futurecast and you see that heavy smoke, especially up towards Moses Lake, Ritzville area, but it is going to start moving into the Tri-Cities again later tonight, clearing out slightly until about lunchtime tomorrow, and then we see the heavy smoke moving into the area and then off to the east as well. We still have several fires burning around the region, and with the shifting winds and that incoming system, that's going to make that air quality get reduced once again through the area. So enjoy that green, the decent air quality we've had for the last couple of days. If you are sensitive, you might want to limit your time outdoors in the next few days. All right, tonight's lows are going to be fairly warm at 50, upper 50s, mid 50s, and even 60 degrees tonight in Walla Walla. This is what we're watching. We've got a shortwave trough that's going to move in. Now that's going to create instability and the chance for seeing some thunderstorms produced in the area. Most of them will be limited to our mountains, our Cascades, and our Blues. The first round looks like the northern Cascades will be hit first on Wednesday, but then we have chances of thunderstorms all the way through Sunday for the Blues and the foothills of the Blues as well. So the first little round of thunderstorms, most of them will be to the northern portion of the Cascades. As we get into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, those are going to shift to the east. We're also tracking breezy and gusty winds once again tomorrow through the Columbia River Gorge, through the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. a little bit lighter winds in the Columbia Basin. For tomorrow, look for those slight chances of rain, mainly in Ellensburg, in Yakima, only about a 10% chance, so probably not going to see much rain, if any. Temperatures will stay in the 80s and 90s. Here's where we're going to keep an eye on these breezy and gusty winds, especially tomorrow afternoon. Here's your alert day for the Kittitas Valley. The good news is temperatures are low for this time of year, staying in the 80s. Slight chances of thunderstorms for several days. Also in Yakima, Wednesday, Thursday, best chances of possibly seeing a thunderstorm or a stray thunderstorm move through the area. Tri-Cities, more than likely high and dry but smoky with poor air quality coming back to the region. Hermiston also looking at poor air quality with a slight chance of seeing a stray thunderstorm on Saturday. Walla Walla also is going to be pretty smoky and hazy through Thursday, and until really the fires get put out, we may see air quality advisories for the rest of the summer. So,
oh my goodness,
unfortunately.
Yeah, and I'm kind of concerned about that lightning potential as well.
Yeah, it's a slight chance, but it could happen.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Still ahead, thankfully no one was seriously injured after a semi-truck was sent rolling, but we have the moment of impact caught on camera next.
At Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale where you can beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Shop early to get 2 free pillows with your mattress purchase while supplies last. Plus, take advantage of special 5 years financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I think kindness and understanding are probably the 2 big ones that I try to bring to my dental practice. I see dental care evolving to be more of a holistic approach, looking at the whole body as opposed to just the mouth, just the teeth, looking at the person as a whole. I'm really excited to be a part of that because I feel like that's how we should be approaching all aspects of medicine. I work 2 days a week in here. The rest of the time, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I feel like coming in here is my break for my kids. They're amazing, but this gives me a chance to have adult conversations with people and I guess flex a different muscle.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Sundown M Ranch promotes patient-centered integrated care that focuses on the mind, body, and spirit. At Sundown M Ranch, the patient is the reason we are here. We take pride in our reputation of assisting individuals and family members through a difficult process with compassion, respect, and confidentiality.
Sundown M Ranch saved my life.
Last month, I celebrated 31 years of sobriety.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Intense video from a highway in New York captured the moment a tractor trailer slammed into an overpass. Check this out. Some pretty scary stuff here. The dash cam shows the semi-truck strike the overpass. There it goes. Oh my goodness, could you imagine being behind that? Yikes, just shearing the top of its trailer right off and sending it into a roll. According to the New York State Police, the truck then struck a car parked on the shoulder. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Wow. Well, still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, Connell is making a splash this summer. The colorful makeover to the pool at Pioneer Park that's designed to welcome families.
The best week of summer starts here, where the Midway lights shine a little brighter, where fair favorites taste even better, and every visit becomes a new memory. Thrilling rides, live entertainment, shopping, exhibits, family fun. The Benton Franklin Fair returns August 25th through 29th. Plan your visit today at bentonfranklinfair.com and make memories during the best week of summer. bentonfranklinfair.com.
Here in the Valley, caring for what matters most is simply a part of who we are. Because women's health isn't just one moment in life, it's every chapter. Preventative screenings and care designed for women at every stage of life. From first visits to motherhood and beyond, thoughtful care from the people who call this valley home. We're here for every step along the way. Start your journey today at kvhealthcare.org, your home for women's health.
Struggling with heartburn or reflux? At Prosser Digestive Health Motility Center, Dr. Amber Sharon and our experienced team offer Bravo pH testing to help get real answers. This minimally invasive test measures acidity levels in your esophagus using a small wireless capsule. Bravo pH testing can help your provider better understand your symptoms and create a treatment plan tailored to your needs. Ask your provider for a referral to Prosser Digestive Health Motility Center. Call 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office Thursday, September 10th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
They're with me. Central Plus checking.
Think you can help me push?
Let's fix that.
Discover the magic of Central Plus checking from ICCU. Life's greener here.
Escape the noise. Step inside Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel, where serenity meets luxury. Indulge in rejuvenating treatments, expert care, and the peaceful reset you've been craving. From soothing body rituals and revitalizing facials to wellness pods and more, Sage Spa is your moment to truly unwind. Treat yourself to the experience you deserve. Book your escape today at Sage Spa, exclusively at Legends Casino Hotel.
During wildfire season, a spark could become an inferno. That's why Apple Valley News Now's First Alert team is always tracking.
Winds, humidity, lightning, even the smallest change can make the biggest difference.
It matters to you, which means it matters to us.
When it comes to wildfires, the First Alert team is on your side for one reason: to keep you safe. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth and the First Alert team, on air, in your hand, or online, only on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, another community grapples with the impact of data centers. Why city leaders are discussing a possible moratorium. Plus, a relay race team brings home the national championship. The athlete already planning to defend her title in her senior year. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on the news at 6:30. On this alert day, there is the potential for more dangerous weather ahead, including increasing fire risks. We want to get you straight over to Stacy Lee, joining us now with a first look at your weather forecast. So Stacy, what do we all need to know?
Well, we need to be very fire-wise and alert. We're in the deep heart of fire season now in the month of August, and it usually typically starts up around now, but we've been in this already for a couple of months, and we still have a couple more alert days. Now, today's is due to the gusty winds we've been seeing in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, and of course, that critically dry vegetation. I can't remember the last time it rained. It's been quite a while. All right, let's take a look at those breezy winds right now. There's the usual spot. Ellensburg is seeing the strongest winds this afternoon. The Dalles also a bit breezy, much calmer winds as you head to the east. Air quality so far has been pretty good today. Now we're starting to see some of the yellow creep in, which is moderate air quality, into Ellensburg and Yakima tonight, as well as Pendleton and Walla Walla. As the wind shifts directions, we're going to start to see more decreasing air quality going forward. Right now, 92 degrees outside and looking pretty clean out there at the Dust Devil Stadium in Pasco. Temperatures hovering right around the average, if not maybe a little tiny bit below. Temperatures looking good. Our average in the Tri-Cities is 92, so we'll be a little bit below average through Friday, and then a little bit of a warm up going into the weekend. So dry, warm, and breezy, that's what you're looking at tonight. Fire danger remains high. Smoke and air quality is going to get worse as we move forward into the week, and we're tracking some potential mountain thunderstorms. I'll tell you more coming up. Wendy?
Thank you, Stacy. In Walla Walla County, a data center could be coming to the Burbank community, and it's sparking big debate. There's an open house happening now to address any questions and concerns. Many residents are in attendance to speak out. Our Austin Reed joins us now live in Burbank with the very latest details. So, Austin, what's happening out there?
What about effects that's going to have on all of the restoration?
Hi there, Wendy. So we have been out here since shortly after 3 o'clock, and I can tell you hundreds of people from across Walla Walla County and even into the Tri-Cities have been here. We are now outside Columbia High School here in Burbank. Inside is where Amazon is. That's where the open house is. Just across the street from us, there are protesters here. I wanted to speak to somebody, though, who decided to come out and go inside to the open house tonight, talk to the officials. I'm with Skyra, is that right? Skyra, you have done a lot of research about data centers, and you said you had an open mind to come in and talk to them. Tell me what that experience was like.
Honestly, I came in kind of with a predisposed opinion on Amazon. I'm not a major fan of Amazon. I haven't been for a long time, but I know, you know, if they're within reach and I can go at least see what this conversation looks like on a general, you know, community, I don't know, how do you call it? Going in, I felt kind of a weird, eerie feeling, honestly. I work in a space where I'm with a lot of people, a lot of local community members, and it just felt like a space of just corporate nonsense, if I'm being honest. A lot of the information that was proposed on that signage felt very really like inflated, almost like some of the local people here may not actually understand what some of those things mean. However, we live in a very rural community with a lot of really experienced people in agriculture, water, HVAC, all of those things. And kind of what I was hearing when I was in there was a lot of people kind of thought it was BS. Like a lot of things didn't really add up to a lot of people. And I mean, it's admirable to see people come out and at least ask questions. I think that that's really important. But some of the things are kind of questionable, you know, when you kind of paint a picture of, you know, the amount of water that some of these buildings are going to use. They kind of put blanket statements like, oh, we use less water than a golf course. It's like, one, why use that as an example in this area? Do you assume that people don't really understand water here? It just feels it just felt very almost degrading in a way.
Do you feel that they are, this is my last question because we are running out of time, but do you feel that they are going to take tonight's information from everybody and maybe change policy or not have the data center what they were thinking it could be?
I guess it remains to be seen. I think a lot of public officials, there's been a lot of debate over water usage in this area specifically. It just kind of depends on, you know, how people take this information and what they do with it. I think I think at the end of the day, Amazon's going to do what Amazon's going to do, with or without public opinion. I really hope that people can make up their minds and kind of go from there.
Will you continue to fight if they go forward?
Absolutely. Humanity's existed for centuries without data centers. We can't exist without water.
Okay, Skyra, thank you so much. You know, real quick, I have seen the Walla Walla County Sheriff's Office out here. We have seen TriDeck. I've also seen some political candidates running for office in November. So, yeah, this was definitely a newsworthy story to cover. That's the very latest. Reporting live here in Walla Walla County. In Burbank, Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
Austin, thanks so much. And you know, the issue of data centers is also taking center stage in Yakima County. As many plan their families' futures in the Yakima Valley, they think about the water their kids drink, the electricity that powers their homes, and the land that feeds their community. But some have questions about what happens if a billion-dollar tech company were to move in. Apple Valley News Now's Tyler Wargo was at the Yakima County Commissioners meeting to see how they are answering this question.
Yakima County Commissioners are discussing a moratorium on data centers. This means that they are considering pausing any new rules on proposals for these centers, giving the community time to speak up about concerns involving health, water, economic impact, power needs, taxes, and how all this affects your family and community. For your family, this matters. Data centers are massive facilities that use enormous amounts of water and electricity, two things that our valley is already struggling with. The Director of Planning, Thomas Carroll, is calling for Yakima County citizens to create a citizens group. This would give families in Yakima County a voice, allowing you to either support or oppose data centers in our valley.
Anything that would result in either a prohibition or development standards that would allow data centers all goes through the Yakima County Planning Commission. It's an official control, therefore, under state law, it has to go to the Planning Commission before it goes to the legislative officials, which are the Board of County Commissioners.
So the county is looking at a 6-month moratorium. That means they're temporarily stopping any land or building permits for data centers in unincorporated areas of Yakima County. It gives officials time to study what's really best for the region, but not everyone is waiting to see what happens. Some residents are already speaking up, worried about what data centers could mean for their families and their farms.
Our community is rural, agricultural, drought-ridden, and already facing serious pressures on water, electricity, and land. We should not gamble with those resources for the benefit of trillion-dollar technology companies.
Andrew's concerns are shared by others in the community. Christina Sarabia attended the county commissioner meeting, and she put it simply: it all comes down to what we're willing to sacrifice.
People wanting data centers, I'm sure there's lots of reasons why, but it's always go back to the cost. So you want it, but what's it cost? And what it will cost is our precious valley, and it's just not worth it.
Right now, there are no data center applications pending.
We have yet to have a single property owner come in and request any meeting with us to open up or to allow their property to be for a data center.
County officials are taking time to consider the region's water stress and lack of existing facilities before moving forward. In Yakima, Tyler Wargo, Apple Valley News Now.
The county is asking families to get involved, to join a citizens group, and to have your voice heard about what you believe is best for the Yakima Valley and those that call it home. Well, the city of Connell is continuing to make improvements to some of its community spaces with a new look, now greeting families at Pioneer Park. Take a look here. City officials say one of their recent focuses has been upgrading the pool this spring. The pool got fresh paint featuring waves and fish, giving the facility a brighter look. Mayor Shelley Harper says the city also made other upgrades around the pool area with kids and families in mind.
So it's very bright colored and very inviting, so we did a lot of upgrades on the pool area for our kids.
Harper says the work is part of the city's continued focus on improving community spaces for residents. On the sports beat tonight, a senior at Chiawana High School won a national championship at the Junior Olympics. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable highlights one of the fastest teens in the country.
Sawyer Chubb and the rest of the Spokane Speed Academy's women's 4x400 relay race team won the national championship in the 17 and 18-year-old division.
It was definitely really exciting. We went into it knowing we wanted to win, so executing that was really fun. It was really cool to see all of our hard work paid off.
Chubb ran as the second leg of the relay. The team combined to finish in just 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Blocking out the noise and getting off to a strong start are some things Chubb focuses on while she runs.
I hear a lot of noise, I don't know what's happening. I just hear very loud yelling, and I'm just trying to focus on my race, and I know how to run it, so I'm just running it the way I know.
Not only is she a national champion now, but to finish off her junior year at Chiawana, she won the Washington State title in the 400.
It was an unreal feeling. I didn't believe it at first, but yeah, they were both I was excited for both for sure, but I think winning the state championship was more of a surprise because I had done that before, and I never really won something so big like that.
A time of just under 55 seconds resulted in her first state championship, a title she hopes to defend in her senior year. In Pasco, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Wow, so impressive. Well, winning the national championship in Norwalk, California on August 2nd, the relay team consisted of Chubb along with athletes from Spokane and Idaho. Still ahead, Pasco is working to curb vandalism in its parks. What city leaders say they'll implement to deter crime. Then Stacy is coming back. Could smoke be picking up in your area? She has the full details in your full First Alert weather forecast after this.
Why are all these bugs in here? I just cleaned the house. I need a Zevo. I'm plugging in my Zevo cause it's parties tonight. It's gonna be strong, putting bugs in the past cause it traps with blue UV light. I need a
Zevo is 5 times more attractive to flies, working 24/7 to kill 99.9% of bugs trapped, with no odor and no mess.
We got a Zevo.
I'm Usain Bolt, world's fastest man, but I'm here to show that slow can be good too, especially when it comes to a progressive disease like chronic kidney disease. So while I don't have CKD myself, I'm taking it slow to remind you that Jardiance is a little pill proven to slow the progression of CKD, which can lead to dialysis, and it lowers the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
When it comes to your CKD, embrace the slow.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
This summer, turn moments into lifelong memories with Broadmoor RV. Feel the thrill of adventure and the warmth of togetherness. Explore the great outdoors with the comfort of home, and let every adventure become a story worth sharing. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun.
At Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale where you can beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Shop early to get 2 free pillows with your mattress purchase while supplies last. Plus, take advantage of special 5 years financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
Pasco is taking a new approach to park safety after roughly 100 reports of vandalism so far this year. City leaders are working on a plan to implement a camera system using both stationary units outside of restrooms and mobile units that can be moved throughout the city. Officials are currently working on a budget amendment to fund the project with the goal of having these systems operational by the start of the park season in April of 2027. The city also plans to work in tandem with the police department to identify problem areas and use these cameras as a way to discourage bad behavior.
When you implement something like a camera system, you often see some kind of adjustment to behavior. When it comes to use or misuse in the parks, these systems or these cameras are going to be able to support in after action in reviewing incidents that occur so that we can improve not only our processes but also work together to identify proactive measures that we can implement.
Beyond the cameras, the city is also exploring additional lighting in high-needed areas and encourages residents to report graffiti through the Ask Pasco app.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And on a First Alert weather day, but you know what? The evening's looking pretty good. The paddle wheeler ship is in port out in Richland tonight, 92 degrees. Winds are from the east at 8 miles per hour in Tri-Cities, Legends Casino Skycam. So pretty nice day. Temperatures were right around our average for this time of year. We're seeing those 80-degree temperatures here in the foothills of the Blues, 90s in the Columbia Basin as well as Yakima, and 80 degrees in Ellensburg. Unfortunately, bad news and good news. Beautiful day, but smoke is coming back in a bad way. You'll start to see it or smell it by tonight. We have air quality advisories in place. They're set to expire on Wednesday afternoon. I have a feeling these will get extended again into Thursday. And the reason I say that is this. Our Futurecast smoke model is showing that smoke coming in by about 11 o'clock tonight. Very heavy smoke up towards Moses Lake and Ritzville this evening. It'll kind of clear out in the morning and then start to come back in the afternoon. And this is with the shifting direction of the winds and that trough moving in off of the coast, which also could bring some thunder and lightning to our mountains. So shifting weather, shifting smoke through the region. Overnight lows are going to be comfortable tonight. We're going to be in the 50s and even 60 degrees in Walla Walla, 56 in Yakima. Here is the shortwave trough. It's building up on the coast. It's going to move in and it's going to bring the potential for some thunder and lightning. Now the first little round should be contained to the northern portion of the Cascades, but as we head towards the weekend, that'll start to shift to the east. So alert days in place Wednesday through Sunday for lightning chances over our critically dry fuels. And you recall several of our fires that are burning right now were started by lightning a couple of weeks ago. This system will differ in the fact that we'll actually have rain. It's not going to be that dry lightning that started those fires. Now there's a slight chance of that tomorrow, about a 20% chance up Blewett Pass, and I would say a little more higher. As we head to the east, lesser chances for Wednesday, but getting into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that's when we'll have better chances. So a very slight chance of seeing some precip in Ellensburg and Yakima, more than likely dry, but good. Little chances better than none. The gusty winds are going to be an issue again. And then taking a peek at our 7-day forecast, that's where we have light chances of thunder and lightning right on through Saturday in the Kittitas Valley. Temperatures, though, comfortable, staying in the 80s for the next 7 days there. Yakima also has a few light chances of a stray thunderstorm moving through the area. And then another chance of that happening again on Saturday. Temperatures go from the 80s to the 90s by the weekend. Tri-Cities looking like we're going to stay dry. We don't see any chances of thunder or lightning here. However, we are going to be dealing with that smoke and haze as it moves right back into our valley area, the Columbia Basin area, I should say, 80s to the 90s by the weekend. Hermiston also looking a little bit, muggy with poor air quality predicted through Thursday. A slight chance of a stray shower on Saturday, and in Walla Walla, same thing. Now, we have a better chance of seeing thunder and lightning develop along the foothills, Blues again on Saturday and Sunday. So smoke, bad news, thunder and lightning, we welcome that sometimes, but not right now.
No, definitely
we don't
not.
need it. So.
Not unless it's bringing a lot of rain, which it sounds like it will not
so
be.
much. Maybe in the mountains they'll get a little bit more of the actual rain, but our side not so much. So anyway, there you go.
All right, well, coming up in What's Trending, a viral video stirs up a tipping controversy. What Shake Shack is now saying about claims of a surcharge for non-tippers.
Yep, just got back from Philly with the goods. Chopped and seasoned shaved steak, grilled onions, grilled peppers, melty Swiss-style cheese, all on a bakery soft hoagie roll. No one suspects a thing. Try my new Philly cheesesteak combo before it's too late.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. This is work. But this is Furniture Row. Work, Furniture Row. Work, furniture, well, you get it. And during the Labor Day sale, rewarding the rigors of your daily grind is easy. Save an extra $100 on every $1,000 you spend on sofas and sectionals, dining, bedrooms, and mattresses. Plus, check out special buys while they last. Celebrate your dedication to the job by taking a dedicated break. You deserve it. The Labor Day sale on now at Furniture Row.
Always discreet for bladder leaks.
Bladder leak?
Yeah, I jumped up and totally peed a little.
I've been there, so I trust Always Discreet. Now I never miss a moment of any of my son's games.
The Rapid Dry Core turns liquid to gel for up to 0 leaks and odor. And it's 40% thinner than Poise.
Hey, I use Always Discreet too.
We're on the same team there.
Protect the moment. Always Discreet.
Here in the Valley, caring for what matters most is simply a part of who we are. Because women's health isn't just one moment in life, it's every chapter. Preventative screenings and care designed for women at every stage of life. From first visits to motherhood and beyond, thoughtful care from the people who call this valley home. We're here for every step along the way. Start your journey today at kvhealthcare.org, your home for women's health.
Every home starts with a move. Not just the one to a new address, but the moves along the way. The choices, the negotiations. In those moments, certainty matters. That's why Windermere Group 1 agents are trained, supported, and prepared for every step. Because when it's time to move, you should be sure you're making the right one. Windermere Group 1. Confidence in every move.
Hey, Kevin, let's show them how it's done in Philly.
Yo, you's got it. This new Philly-style bonus Jack combo has grilled peppers and onions, fries, and a drink for only $5.49. Yo, Jack, hook me up with some jibbies.
Family. Get my new Philly Munchie Meal with new jibbies.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Welcome back, everybody. Do you tip fast food workers?
Well, Shake Shack gives you the opportunity to, and some customers say it punishes you if you don't.
One man posted a video to TikTok that shows a self-order kiosk issuing a pricing update after he selected no tip. The update resulted in an additional 50-cent surcharge on each of the 3 milkshakes he ordered at the Salt Lake City Airport location.
Shake Shack responded to the viral video. The company blamed the problem on a technological issue with a licensee kiosk. Operators say it has since been fixed. I don't know, I just got back from Italy. They don't tip there.
Oh, yeah, it's different.
It was,
different.
you know, I'm going to say I didn't mind not tipping. It was weird, but yeah, so.
Yeah, very
Anyway.
different.
All right, well, your dog can determine if you're happy just by looking at your face.
That's according to a new study about how dogs respond to human expressions.
That's right. Researchers used MRI to scan the dog's brains while they looked at pictures of people's faces. When the dog saw happy faces, it activated a part of their brains associated with the reward processing, while neutral faces did not.
Oh my goodness, I need to be a lot more cognizant of the face that I make to dogs now, because I'm sure I see a dog and light up, but I'm also one of those people that's not very always aware of what my face is doing, and I often just look disgruntled when I'm not. So
I don't know. I look at my little puppy, or if I just say her name, the tail wags. So I know she's happy.
There you
the
go.
Tail
well, you're always smiling. So
there you go. All right, stay with us. One final look at your weather forecast when we come right back.
At Fred's Appliance, we've been locally owned and family operated since 1962. Founded by a veteran and built on service. Swing in today to find all brands and all styles on sale. From the durability of Frigidaire to the innovative technology of GE, find your next refrigerator at Fred's. Shop the largest supply of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region, only at your local Fred's Appliance.
Want to get more done with one sheet? Grab Bounty. Bounty is made to be stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet. Can your paper towel do all that? Bounty, the quick and picker-upper, America's #1 trusted paper towel.
When it comes to Viking hand or Dupuytren's contracture, and you can't lay your hand flat or grip a doorknob, don't be a Viking. Surgery isn't the only option. Request a modern, non-surgical treatment with minimal recovery time. If not offered, get a second opinion. Visit findahandspecialist.com.
You're actually the winner of STCU's Volunteers Count, and we have a $1,000 check for you.
My dad was a Kiwanis president. He currently is a Kiwanis president in Richland. And so I was always told, giving back to your community is one of the best things that you can do. And I think that that's what volunteering is making sure that you can provide that little glimmer of hope for them.
STCU honors volunteers in our community. To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Something big is coming to Northern Quest, so keep an eye out for the Jurassic Jackpot giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card for a chance to win a prehistoric game for 40 grand in cash. Only at Northern Quest.
Your free Camus Rewards card gets you hotel discounts, dining rewards, free reward play, giveaways, and entries toward a guaranteed $1 million prize. Wait, we probably should have led with that.
And welcome back. All right, so first alert weather days going forward due to thunder and lightning. And a quick update, I just got some new totals on the Three Queens fire. Come take a look at your screen. If you remember just a little while ago, that was under 3,000 acres. That's how much that has grown just since this morning. So they update us generally once or twice a day, so over 4,000 acres. Again, there's lots of evacuations in the area. Please go to our website for a full list and maps of the exact locations that are on evacuation for that fire in the Kittitas County. As far as the big weather stories go, we have alert days ahead for thunder and lightning going forward into the week, plus air quality will continue to drop moving through the week. Tonight though, okay, but it's going to be getting worse later this evening. Enjoy the clear skies and the green as far as air quality this evening. And here's a quick look at tomorrow. So temperatures looking good, winds and thunder and lightning possible. So.
All right, we'll be aware of it all. Thank you so much, Stacy, and thank you for joining us watching the news at 6 and 6:30.
Have a great night.